creepy room. Alright.
Wow. Through the darkness, I could see that this was a stateroom. But for what purpose? And how did it tie in with Carchon?
I think it's a stateroom because it's stating the obvious that it's dark as fuck. Come on. I haven't got all day.
Amazing. The thing still worked. The room lit up bright as day.
Thank you very much.
Inside the drawer, I found a note written in some kind of code.
It's my kind of code. Maybe.
It was pretty clear from the lack of dust that someone had been working very recently at this desk. Oh my god, the sheet was a printout with my personal information. Everything from my favorite food to my waist size. They were right about chocolate. Come on guys, I'm a size 10. There was even a picture of me, taken with a telephoto lens. Carchon wouldn't have taken these pictures himself. This was big and organized. I was part of it, and people were getting murdered. This was the article I'd written about the costume killer. My suspicions were right. Carchon had cut it out. 2 businessmen had been killed. One in Italy, one in Japan. In each case the killer had worn a costume. A penguin, and then a snowman. But that wasn't the only link between the 2 murders. Both the victims had been big media do-gooders, and I proved they were just the opposite. So, how did they fit in with Carchon?
That's a terrific question.
The dregs at the bottom of the mug hadn't dried out or gone moldy. It wasn't more than a day old.
Holy hell. Alright, so I'm done with that, I guess. Is there anything more in here?
Damn, don't you just hate it when that happens?
Yeah, really do. What is that?
A photo, long lost, had fallen down the back of the drawer. It was very old, but there was no mistaking the guy in the foreground. Carchon. Behind him were soldiers, a burning village and a corpse. The photograph was cropped on the right-hand side. Somebody else in the picture obviously didn't want to be in it anymore. I wasn't surprised. This was Africa in the 60s. An uprising was being brutally suppressed. And here was Mr. Media himself, Carchon, doing the suppressing. The photograph was not just powerful evidence. It was also my ticket to one explosive story.
Alright.
The drawer had come out easily enough, but
Alright. Oh my god.
I had decrypted
oh my
the note.
fucking god, I did it!
It read, Pierre.
Fuck yes!
Full report to follow. But this is too urgent to wait. Arno and Yamada both dead. This is not a coincidence. Indeed, it seems that all of us who came together in July are in danger. Take great care. X.
Man, this game is actually really creepy.
I wasn't the only one to make the connection between the costume killer murders. I'd been right all along. That was why he had asked to meet me. But what did I know that he didn't? I had enough for a story. An amazing story that was going to make my reputation and blow Carchon's to pieces. I needed to get home fast and start typing.
So that fucking shit took me ages. Holy fuck, man. How long did that take? Like half an hour? I don't know. I'm so lost.
Freaking time.
Bonsoir, Collard.
Nico, it's Ronnie.
Hey, Ronnie,
Nico,
you
it's
cracked
Ronnie.
open the champagne yet?
Are you crazy?
What's wrong? Wait a minute. You didn't print it, did you?
Of course I didn't print.
That's the best piece I've written.
The last, as far as I'm concerned.
It's important.
Holy shit.
It's suicidal. You can't destroy a national hero.
He deserved it.
His corpse isn't even cold.
Ronnie, 2 hours ago I told you what I'd found. You loved it. You begged me to write it up immediately.
2 hours is a long time in newspapers, Nico.
Someone's got to you, haven't they?
Listen up, Nicole, and listen good. Pierre
Listen up,
Carchon
Nicole.
had a lot of friends. Powerful friends. For your own sake.
Forget what happened.
You got it. End of conversation. Good night.
Over. Right.
This should have been my big break, but I
Yeah.
knew there was nowhere else to sell the story.
But that's
If
life,
Ronnie
man.
wouldn't print it, nobody would.
It's not my fault. I think, is this the creepy part? No, it's not. Come on, pick up the fucking phone, you douchebag.
Bonsoir, Collard.
Mademoiselle Collard, my name is Plantard. I need to talk to you about your story. Your Pierre Carchon story.
How did you know about that?
There are people out there, madame, who will be very upset by this story.
Oh, really? Well, it's their lucky day. It's been spiked.
Yes, I know. We must meet.
We must?
I have information relating to your costume killer stories. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., Café de la Chandelle Verte, Rue Alain Court. I shall be wearing a grey overcoat. You must talk to no one about this.
You can't tell me what to...
Tomorrow at 8. I'll be waiting.
Alright. So that's that.
People complain about newspaper articles all the time, but not usually before they're printed. I was beginning to feel scared. This guy, Plantard, could I trust him? Should I meet him or forget the whole business? I didn't
What
have
a
an answer.
plantard. Alright. Fade to black. And cafe.
I'd only been in Paris for a week,
I'm a guy
and
now.
already I'd fallen in love with the city. My latest discovery was a little cafe, La Chandelle Verte. I was pretty sure the waitress
beautiful.
was taking a shine to me. That old
Oh.
Stobart charm, I guess.
Is that plantard?
Little did I know my reverie was about to be so rudely interrupted.
It's a clown. Explosion. Yeah. Right, so that's that.
As I picked myself up, I was really angry. 1 minute I'm on vacation, the next minute some clown's blown me up. I knew right away what I was going to do.
So that
I was going to
clown-
find that clown and bring him to
I think
justice.
that's the custom
Because
killer.
justice matters.
Fairly sure.
Justice is up there with liberty and equality and fraternity. After all, that's why I'd studied law, wasn't it? Well, that and the money, of course.
Yeah, money. Doesn't like money, man. Money is fucking terrific.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
Wow, you're a fantastic person. The waitress, man. The waitress. She's sad.
The sight of the dead guy's staring eyes turned my knees to jelly. I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
Well, that's kind of problematic.
I checked his
Yeah, okay, yeah, thank you very much. Where's this?
I'd hoped
What?
the fact that the mirror was already broken meant I'd escape the bad luck. The mirror had smashed into 1,000 pieces. Bad luck for someone. Poor guy. He was pretty mashed up.
Yeah, this has to mean something. But I can't really see it. Otherwise they wouldn't, like, give me this view. Let's take this.
I needed a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy.
You can still take it.
I needed a stiff.
Holy fuck, you douchebag.
Doctor.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobart, ma'am. You
George
look like you could
Stobart,
use a little
ma'am.
help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not
Really?
to move.
Are you a doctor?
She can't, like...
Yes, I am. I studied under Dr. Benton.
Who is he?
Only one of the most brilliant medical minds on this planet. He taught me everything I know about medicine. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
I'm not your fucking slave.
Is that straight or with ice?
Just give me the bottle with a teat on it.
I guess a little drop won't hurt.
Give it to her, give it to her.
That's better.
She knocked back the brandy as if it was water. I was glad I wasn't picking up the check.
What the...
Hey, wake up! She didn't respond. If I want another cappuccino, I'd have to serve myself.
You stupid
The
bitch.
pretty young waitress was unconscious.
So that's fucking horrible.
The mirror had smashed into 1,000 pieces.
Yeah, I know, man.
Poor guy.
There has to be something about this that I'm just not smart enough to figure out.
I checked his pocket.
Yeah, it still has nothing. You're a bad person for checking his pockets. So there's like a construction worker over here.
I examined the jagged glass remaining in...
It was broken, alright, yeah. It's fucking strange. It's a fucking miner.
Please,
Excuse?
hold it, right there.
Oh, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I
Just
demand
because-
to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant Moo. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under
Probably.
arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche.
Alright.
What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not? Stop that, monsieur.
Stop what?
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead? Move. Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead.
Examine the
Wow,
girl
the face
and
on
take
that
her
guy.
statement. If you
The
can.
fucking face on that guy.
Et maintenant, to business. Your name, please?
George Stobart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, monsieur
Look at that
Stobart?
man.
Travel. I'm touring
Fucking
Europe.
face.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so. Apart from the bomb blast.
I'm just gonna talk to
Were you
myself.
in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't
oh
killed.
man. It's
The
fun
inspector
stuff.
passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Yes, I did. Was he alone? Yeah. And did he say anything to you? No. He was more interested in the waitress. Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Clown
there was a
fight.
guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion. An accordion? Bon.
Yeah.
The picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo? She'll live if she survives the hangover. She says the American claimed to be a doctor. He forced her to drink the brandy. I can explain everything. Can you, monsieur?
Forced, you
Almost
bitch.
everything. She doesn't remember seeing a clown, monsieur. That's odd, don't you think, monsieur? Who am I to believe? I wonder.
Not the drunk
I
waitress.
have heard enough. What do you mean? I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. Enjoy your vacation, Dr. Stobart. What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice? What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters. And don't cross the road until the little man shows green. Great advice.
Thanks,
I
man.
honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please come. My card.
How about fuck you?
Thanks. That is all. You may go. There's not much to go on. On the surface, no. Are you serious, monsieur?
Shut your dick.
It's her! Should I talk to her maybe? Hello, lady.
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi. My name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yep, that's right. On vacation in Paris.
On vacation in
You
Paris.
were you in the bomb rental?
Sure was. Sat right out in front of a cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with a hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh, Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm Nika Pollard from La Liberté.
What is that, some kind of nightclub?
Oh, no, it's a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me about the bombing. An eyewitness account, minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that
You're a
kind of stuff.
freaking fantastic guy, man.
Thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
A clown? It's him again.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Do you know a police officer called Rosso?
Rosso? Our paths have a knack of crossing. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was deliberate. Have you seen Rosso? Is he here?
He's inside, attempting to question a witness with his psychic powers.
That guy is weird.
Yeah. Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Plantar. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Well, not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation. Why don't you tell me about the clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number.
Oh,
You
score.
help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, that's the deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. I'll be on phone with you.
Fine. I'll see you soon.
Alright. She's just walking away. Alright, bitch. I'm going for the miner.
Hey, you! I thought you'd been arrested! Nah, it was a misunderstanding. When he pulled that gun, I thought that was it. Those automatics were quite a bunch, you know? He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist. You? A terrorist? Ha! He was only doing his duty, I guess.
Duty.
Did you see a clown come by this way? A clown? Like, in a circus? Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose. Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they? Not in my experience. I love the circus, especially the horses. You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown? You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living. Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown. I told you already. He was wearing multicolored baggy. It'd be a poor sort of clown. Listen. Say, who are you anyhow? No, of course not. No? But you act. How do you know this guy's a killer? Didn't you hear the explosion? I wondered what that bang was. Yeah, an old man. Merde. I didn't think it was that. Oh, she's fine. Thank the saints. Did you see an old guy? Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Quelle bite. Did you recognize the old man? No. Should I have done? No, but was he the one who... Yeah. That's true. Now I wish I hadn't come. If only I could turn back the... Regret and remorse are strange emotions.
Yeah.
They really bring out the hammiest actors in people.
Fantastic.
Take a look at this. You told me you weren't a cop. Don't shout about it. Who are you looking for? That's confidential. I gotta go. Don't let me...
I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read, Salah Eddin, 1345.
1345.
The big story was about the brutal murder of a French meat. The guy oozed confidence.
Ah, look at ya! Oh, that... Nah, that, like
Yeah,
jumping... What's
fucking
this?
care.
Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. It's a racehorse? A horse? A legend! Bucephalus reborn, mon ami! Like a streak of lightning!
It's a horse.
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on... What about your toolbox? Stuff it. Help yourself.
Oh man, he's just giving his tools to me. Wow, what a pleasant guy. I'm taking
I found a T-shaped tool in the box. I didn't know what it was, but it looked useful.
It is probably useful. Is that like a phone?
Take it, take it. Oh my fucking god, that scared me. Fuck. This kind of games are not supposed to scare you like this. I feel like
There
such
was
a
nothing of interest.
wuss. I think this is how I open this, actually. Yeah, it is. Did it.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
More like the entrance to a suicide. Is that the fucking clown nose? Holy fuck. Kinda hope it is.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn. It was the clown.
Fucking fantastic. This is mustache.
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold.
Well, yeah, good job just picking it up. Yeah, I found a tissue. Yay!
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
Good job, man. Good job.
Hi there. Hold it right there, you sore rat. I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you. What are you talking about? You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately. That's what I'm trying. Give me your hand. Ha! You won't come. Keep your distance, monsieur. Okay. Now, what were you looking for?
Clown.
I was looking for a clown. Ha! Ridiculous. He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up. What? The cafe? Blew
Shut
it
up,
up? No. And you say the person responsible was... That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here. Ah, mon Dieu! And then, the man I kissed. Do you think that one and this... Well, yeah. Next year, for all I know, you... Oh, no. Most stories are content. I didn't realize my waste pipes were... Tell me about the man... What is there to tell?
Right.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe? Oh, hey, she isn't hot, is she? No, she's fine. Oh, thank you. A poor girl like her, can't you understand? That's what you say. Does the man plantar mean... No, he doesn't. Oh, the man was killed in the... I'm gonna find the guy. I'll find him. Even... Bravo! You need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those. Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase? Now are you going to leave?
Okay.
Take a look at this false nose. I've never seen it before.
Okay.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover. Just
Good to
as I
fucking
thought.
know.
One slip and I would have been up to my... Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card? What? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? A homicide. I think the... Then you are not. Okay, I'm not. I lied. Don't apologize. You know, it is your past. Oh, yes. When I was young. How can I help you, Inspector? Tell me about the man you apprehended. He grabbed me in an unlock. His face, sudden, his grip was like iron. Oh no, he made a big mistake when he... Yes, I get the picture.
Alright, let's go with this.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe? You can't suspect her, surely. Just answer the question. Yes, she came to work at the cafe 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits. Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there? Who else would I... Does the name Plantar mean anything to you? No. Was the guy you saw... Why, yes, he was. That belonged to his victim. Oh, what do you... I don't know. Nothing is worth it.
Alright.
What does this tissue mean to you? Nothing is... What on earth? Someone has... Does this piece of material mean... Yeah, that is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I recognize... Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here? No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn. A pity, because otherwise, it had the tailor's name. Where did you send it? I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamster. Just my luck. Was there anything... Not as so. You know what I think? Do tell me. He changed out of the clown suit.
Oh, man.
What was the name? It was a foreign name. Did you get the address? There wasn't one, monsieur. Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number. 74 98 08 59. You're kidding. That's it. Yes, that's it. And I was taught the technique by a... That's incredible. Do I get a reward? Honestly, monsieur, then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty. I have to be going. Thanks to your help. Vraiment? Good luck.
Right, this shit is done.
So the clown had escaped into the sewer, come up into the courtyard, and then slipped back into the street here. Now, it wasn't much, but it was more than the cops had got.
I'll have to call her. Who's that? Oh, it's the guy.
Hello? Who is this? Hi.
Hello.
My name's George Stobart.
You
You don't know me. Correct, Mr. Stobart. I don't. What can I do for you? Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you? No, that's not possible. Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name. What are you talking about? Who are you working for? I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice. Thank God. I thought you were the police. There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save. You're collecting for charity, yes? No, I'm not. All I want from you is information. Go on. I'm listening. What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte? I don't have no idea what you're talking about. You're cool, Todrick. But I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking... Oh, this is ridiculous. I tell you, I know nothing... Do you know a guy called... No. Shall I tell you what happened to Plant? How he was killed? I told you. I expect Plantar's a family man. In their little apartment, Madame Plant, listening for the familiar sound. Junior is waiting for... He can't wait to... Only tonight? You forgot the puppy, huh? The faithful puppy dog. Maybe they don't have a dog. I don't know, Plantar. None of this has any...
Alright.
Thanks for nothing.
Let's call her. Well, it's getting late.
Hello, Nico Collard.
Hello?
Just do
It's
this
George.
and I've got-
Oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment later this afternoon?
Oh,
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come over.
score.
I was used to working alone. But I had to admit, it felt good with George on the case. But there were some things I was going to have to do alone. I needed the answers to some questions. Why did Kosh... There was some kind of secret war going on out there. One thing I did know.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. It's not the most exciting thing, but I like the story. It's really creepy at some points. I'll continue this some other time. Bye bye.